Hello, my friends, and welcome to Clasihandmade. My name is Shaundell, and I hope you're all doing well today. So it is the what? I think it's the 20. Oh, what is it? The 25th? I think it is. If not, I'll put it somewhere there. So it's been a while, guys, so I've decided to just come and show you what I've been working on. I came back from vacation about a week ago. I went to New York, New Jersey, visit family, and we had a lovely time in New York. So we were in Manhattan, basically. We stayed in Manhattan, and my daughter and I, we went to the Hamilton show, and then we went to Six. My daughter is going to turn 16, and she wanted to see Hamilton, so she didn't ever bother me or anything about birthday or so on. So that was a very good treat for her, and it was such a pleasure because just the two of us went to the theater. Dad did come with us, but he didn't go to the theater with us. And every time I look over at my daughter, she was just smiling, and that warms my heart. We had a good time. If you didn't know, you can also play the lottery and you can win tickets. So we paid for Hamilton, and then my nephew is fiance, she told us, she said you could play the lottery. So my daughter, she said, Mom, I want to see Six. So she tried and she paid a lottery for Six, and she said, Mom, I won. It was so nice. You do have to pay, but you don't pay the full price for. So I think we paid $90 for the 2 tickets for Six. So you could just imagine how much more it would have been, and we got great seats. So don't think if you play and win the lottery you're not getting good seats. So we got great seats. We spent 7 days there, and we came back home to the heat. I tell you guys, I used to live in New Jersey. I lived in New Jersey for over 13 years. And we came to Arizona, so we living in Arizona for almost 13 years too. So it's half and half. And in New York, we just sit there in the morning, we get up and we go and get something to eat, and we just go about our business during the day. We had some good food. We would even go in Bryant Park and sit down and watch people passing. And I feel like if I'm alive. My daughter picked so many places. We went to Chelsea Market, a walk around. She just planned a full day for us. We went to the World Trade Center. It was a lovely trip. Anyhow, I came back home. I didn't take any crochet with me because I said I'm not taking any crochet. It's a good time to give my hands a rest. It did get some rest. But I come home back and I'm just in a slump, don't know what to crochet or what. Anyhow, I did crochet some stuff. I know you can see behind me, there are some baby booties. So one of, I would say a friend of mine, she called me and said, she's having a grandbaby and she wants some booty. I will insert a picture somewhere here to show you. She want the baby booty, not for exactly, she did order for the baby, but she want the baby booty to decorate the tables. So I sent her some pattern that I had, and she chose some. And she also sent me some thing that she wanted. She sent me this cowboy boots. I have to sew on the stars. She said they like neutral colors, and so these are the colors that I chose. Some mild pink and like grayish color. All I have to do is sew on the stars. So these are a pair of cowboy boots for the baby. And I did make some Mary Janes also. And look at these. I knitted these. I have to weave in the ends and I have to put the buttons on these. So these are a pair of Mary Jane baby booties. So I came back. She wanted 6 pairs of shoes, baby booty. So I make 5, and I also make these. These are the ones she's going to put on the table, and she's going to put dry flowers. I will insert a picture here so you can see what she's going to do with it. So these are the Mary Jane baby shoes, and I'm going to put some, I have to put buttons on it, and I knit these. So I have them over here. So after I finished making those, last night I said I need to get something done because I did a craft market for a school, at a school, and they emailed me while I was on a vacation and asked me if I would like to take part. Of course I said yes. So I'm thinking it's a high school, I need some, you know, things for high school kids could come and buy, not that they're not gonna have, you know, a lot of people walking around. But I'm thinking what I can make for high school. I can't think about anything. I know I want to make keychains. I did make a mallard duck pattern that I find somewhere, and I couldn't find it. That's the first thing, and I know it was too big. So I came up, I just sit down and I wrote this. I make this one, and while I was making it, I just write down what I was doing. So I could use this pattern, and this is my pattern that I came up with. I probably do a tutorial for it because it didn't take long. It's about, let me see, I'll tell you exactly how many rows. Sorry. It's 16 rows including the wings and the legs. So it won't take long. So you see what I did. Little, and the wings are all crocheted in while you're making it. So, and then you sew on the beak. So I use thicker yarn for the legs so it could protrude more. I use the Dollar Tree yarn for this to make the entire body, and the legs I use Big Twist plush yarn for the legs, for the feet and the beak, so it kind of protrude more, you see. So if I have time, I will do the tutorial so you can make these. I will be applying some keychain to this. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make different birds, maybe some ducks, and I'm going to make some more mallard. So I finished that. I bought this pattern from Etsy, and I finished making this. It's supposed to be a cat. I did not put any eyes on it because I'm going to do my crochet eyes that I usually do. I'm going to shape the head. I see it look like it a bit. The head is sturdy, so this is what it looks like. I use Big Twist plush yarn in gray color, and the tail is crocheted on, and I'm trying to make more baby friendly stuff. I will take this to the market, but I'm also making other stuff to replenish my inventory for my upcoming market when the fall comes. So I made that. But during the time I did talk about my arms giving me some trouble, I did rest it up a bit, and it's doing much better, thank God. But while I was doing that, of course, as a crafter, I can't sit still and not do anything. So at that time I was making bows, and I am going to show you the bows that I have made. So here is one. And remember, I told you I was going to Hobby Lobby to buy embellishment for my bows. So here is what I found, and this is one of my bow, and it is the embellishment I bought is the Hello Kitty, and I make the flowers, and this is what the back look like. I put on the clip and so on. So that's one. And I did make them in pairs, so if anybody wants to buy them, they buy them in pairs. Or they could buy one too, but so I make those. And I also make these, but they're not on clips yet. So these are some of the little flowers, have to go on clips. Here is another one I did make. It's not on clip yet. I hope you can see these. So that's one. Okay, I have quite a few that I've made. I even made some little crochet flower ones. So you see, these are crochet flowers, and then I put them onto the clip. So I could clip it in my hair like this. Little girls could clip it in their hair. So I have that. I did make this one, and I make quite a few of these. And they all have line with ribbon, and they have the clip at the back. Okay, there are a variety of bows I did make. Some of them are not on clips as yet. So here is another one. And this one has some. So this have to go on clip. This is the back. Here is another one. These embellishment in the middle, I did buy them from Hobby Lobby, and I coordinate the ribbon at the back. And this is some nice velvet ribbon. Here is another one. This have to go on, I have to put this on some clips. I also want to do some headbands. So here is, so I tried to do them in pairs. The bigger ones are by themselves, and the smaller ones I try to do in pairs. So they are about 3 different styles. Here's another style. Let's see. So I am going to continue to work on these flowers because I have to put, here's another one. Sorry. They have to be put onto clips and also onto, I might do some headbands. So I have them here in my, oh here, I need to show you this one. This is a purple one I did, and this is what it looks like. Very cute. So I am also going to prepare those for my market. So this did give my hands a little rest from all the crocheting. So I finished all the booties. I just have to weaving some ends and so on. So that's all I have for you guys, and I know it's been a while. Oh, I have something else. I did put out a stitch that I show you, extended single crochet stitch, and I use the extended single crochet stitch and make this hat. So this is how it fits. It's just like a bucket hat. It's a bit, it's not as, and I did do some other stitches on it and so on. Yes, I will, I think I need to stretch out the hat a bit so it will fit much better. But so far, if you look, guys, you see how dense this stitch is. A very nice stitch. Look at my hair. Nice stitch. Look at it. And this is just the extended single crochet. I will link the tutorial, so if you would like to, if I can link it, you can check in my, I'm sure I could link it. Anyhow, this is what I have made for the past, you didn't see me, so I'm going to continue to work on some stuff and I'll come back and show you. So I'll talk to you in my next video. Thank you for joining me. Until next time, bye bye.